Hi everybody, Andrew Kerr from Network Migration Services again. Just a quick one on Australia. As you're probably hearing through the grapevine, Australia has been discussing quite a large reduction in skilled migrants. So I just want to touch on something. I might not be looking at the video, but I'm just sort of reading. Australia is facing a growing debate over migrant levels, with some political groups calling for significant cuts. Australia is currently allowing 185,000 places for immigrants, with approximately 70% of those allocated to the skilled migrant pathways. The political pressures are asking for that to be reduced down to 130,000 places, which is 55,000 places that it's going to be reduced by if, of course, this goes through. And that's quite drastic. At the same time, the federal government is considering changes to the migration settings, including potentially requiring the families of skilled migrants to have their applications processed offshore. So that's going to make a big difference as well. There have also been calls for reductions in migrants linked to international students and backpackers. A lot of the industries in Australia, especially the mining industries and the hospitality industries, are actually pushing back on this. The Australian Industry Group has warned that Australia is competing globally for skilled workers and needs to remain an attractive destination, especially in 5 or 6 years' time, with the Brisbane Olympics coming up. They're going to be relying on skilled migrant workers. So the Mineral Council sector needs approximately 40,000 additional migrants over the next 3 years, and that is just in minerals, in the Mineral Council, to support already existing and approved projects. So while there's a growing political pressure to reduce migration because of the concerns around housing, infrastructure and services, Australia's major industries are arguing that skilled migrants are part of the solution rather than the problem, which I would actually agree. I mean, I've been doing this for 35 years. Those of you who know me know that. And yeah, immigrants help economies, especially if, of course, they target market the skills they require, and Australia's always been doing that. In the last couple of years, Australia has specifically, even though you might be on their skills lists, they're not selecting you. They're selecting who they want to select. So be careful when you're lodging an application for Australia. Speak to somebody who is forthright and completely transparent when it comes to, oh yes, I'm on such and such a point and I will be selected, because you probably won't. A lot of the selection criteria, especially in the IT sectors, the accounting sectors, the financial sectors, have been selecting very, very high pass marks as opposed to the lodgement mark. The lodgement mark is one thing. That's 65 points. The selection mark is another. And that can sometimes be as high as 100, 90, 95. So be careful there. So just to summarise, Australia still needs workers to fill critical shortages and support major economic projects. The debate is therefore less about whether Australia needs skilled migrants at all and more about how many migrants Australia should accept, which visa categories should receive priority, and how migration should be managed alongside housing and infrastructure capacity. Understood completely. But for those of you who want to know the likelihood of them being accepted into Australia or New Zealand, because as you know I'm licensed for New Zealand as well, please contact me on andrew@networkmigration.com for a discussion. Our consultations are free, and or send me your CV so I can check your eligibility. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Ciao.